What's happening, Fight Week Show fans, Fight Week Show people there?
Have you seen that replay, buddy?
Hi, man, I'm done talking to you.
You can't be done talking to me. You're right here facing me.
I back. Trust me, I back.
Dana! 60 G's, baby!
But I'm not impressed by your performance.
It's normal. Come on, guys. It's normal.
You'll do nothing. You'll do nothing.
I'm the man of the hour, Joe. Too sweet to be sour. What you see is what you get, and what you don't is better yet. I'm the women's pick. I'm the men's regret. And if you win against Chael Sonnen, you made a bad bet.
I don't have much left to say other than you have seen nothing yet.
What's happening, people? The intro cut me out a while ago, man. Just now. But we're back. Salute to everybody on the show. Salute to everybody that's locked in. Big up yourselves. My boy Jordan, he just seen the barber fresh out of the barber's chair. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, brother. Feeling fresh. You know what I mean, walking out of the barbers, you always feel good, man. You know that. Got the fucking jazz blasting as you're cutting down the street. You know what I mean?
See it there. Yeah, man. William, all the sweets, all the Reese's. You got it going on over there, man. How you doing, my bro?
Wait. Hold up. What's with that big old tub of Vaseline, son? The other arm in the chair. Motherfucker, that a love seat. What is that?
Oh, shit.
That is an obscene amount of Vaseline.
That's the Diddy thing.
No,
That's
man.
the Diddy
That is
thing.
a Diddy thing.
That's how we got all them Reese's pieces.
Cut the stream.
This shows those, yeah, those of you who don't play football.
Cut the stream.
This shows those of you who don't play football. Yeah.
End the stream, bro.
Use this when you play football.
Show me that. Show me that. Bring that up.
Hey,
Bring that
right
up, bro.
Right down the sofa, man. What you
You
do?
got
What
to
you
pay for
doing
those
with that?
chocolates somehow.
Yeah.
Was you
It's
leaning
an
back with
MMA
it,
show.
blood?
It's an MMA show. Let's get the show on the road.
Yeah.
leaning back,
Where's that bug roll gun that was
Let's
there?
get the show on the road.
Yo, what the fuck? You just got caught outright.
My
You know what I mean?
God, William. I'm pull up with the blood clap.
Yo, show me your
Vaseline,
browser
man.
history, son, within the last hour.
Come and check it. I can screenshot.
Nah, bro,
Hey,
that's
William.
nasty. That's nasty. I ain't seen.
Nobody wants to see that. God damn, that's some scary shit. You know what I
I
mean?
hope you washed your hands.
That's like, go see my browser.
You need more tubs of that in the FPI shop at your house.
Hey, Jordan, how you doing, my brother?
I'm alright, man. Yeah. Yeah, good early start time tomorrow. So looking forward to this week's fight. It's just a little bit of ground to make up McDay, and then we'll be coasting home in first place by the time it comes to Christmas. So
yeah, I love to see it, man. I actually want you to get that first place, bro. You know what I mean? If I can't get it, I want you to get it. You know what I mean? Fuck this because over here, man. You know what I mean? Like, if I don't get it, I want you to get it. Okay.
Hold on. Why are you saying 2 months? I shouldn't even be in there. Like, I shouldn't even be in there because how far away everybody was from me. I shouldn't even be close to any one of you right now.
But what I'm doing is including you in the conversation.
I shouldn't be.
I want to leave you out. I want to leave you out.
I was like the leaning duck that was getting leaned on every time. Like, what's
Big
going
Puff Willie over here, man. Dude's getting lubed up, sliding into third place this week. You know what I mean? Shit.
Hey, I'm telling you, it's Williams or some next thing, man. You know what I mean?
You never.
You got William though.
diddling his way up the table.
Hey, listen, if you man knew what we knew before we came on air, what William was just disclosing, you know what I mean? Maybe you understand a bit more what you just
Reese's Pieces and a big old tub of Vaseline, son. Oh, this man is on some Diddy shit, like big time. What you doing with a big old bag of Reese's Pieces and a big old tub of Vaseline?
What, bro?
This man's gonna show up my Netflix documentary in 3
I
years.
know, yeah. You're gonna see him on the back of a bus.
Surviving
Holland's
William.
boss. Well, Holland's boss.
Surviving William. You know?
Yes, mate.
And I bet you everybody who survived me will have a great story to tell. They will be telling you shit stories.
Ain't nobody
You won't
going
be
to
able
a
to remember.
William party, bro. Ain't nobody going to a William party. Like,
There's more people still likely to show up at Diddy's parties these days than there to show up at a Will party.
Oh boy.
So that what? So what
Oh,
you're
this
actually
is
trying
wild.
to say? Yeah, I'm not gonna have a documentary then, right? Because if no one's gonna turn up at my party, then
hey,
You show up
Jack
at other
knows.
people's
Jack
parties
knows
with
they
Reese's
ain't-
pieces and
Who
They ain't
bags.
gonna let you live down that family size Vaseline, bro.
What you shouldn't do is give William an out. Jesus Christ, you know what I mean? Don't give William a way out.
Don't give him an N with a size of Vaseline.
He's probably having a nice winter slip and slide, nothing weird.
oh my god,
This
It's
is
cold
mad.
out. Gets that Vaseline on his eyebrows.
This is a way of getting involved
Man
before
was
it comes
putting
on
that-
next week.
I was talking about, if you ever play football, you wouldn't know what. Like, bro, get the hell out of here, man. What are you trying to trick with that shit? You know what I mean? We know what you do with that. God damn.
Dane's trying to spot other items in his background right now to lend evidence.
Yeah, just to make
He's
just to make
building
sure
a
it
case
doesn't
as
come
we
out.
speak.
Right, I'm gonna run the slides. Magdalene, if you don't mind, running the comments here.
Yeah, man, no problem.
All right, this is the scores from last week. William is actually 1 point behind me, which is scary. I mean, William, everybody wants to know what made you put Smotherman as dog of the week, bruv. Like, look in our eyes, right here. Tell the people, look in there and tell the people why you picked Smotherman as your dog of the week, bruv.
I'd watched him fight. I'd watched Hadley fight. I put the fight together in my head. I could see holes. Basically Hadley was my pick from before.
Where did you see Smotherman fighting?
Go on YouTube, you find them out. Go on YouTube, you find out. Don't worry about that. Yeah, go on YouTube, you find a few out. And I watched
Smotherman and Vaseline. Yeah.
yeah, loads of Vaseline. That's the reason why. But I watched him a little bit, and then I watched little things he was doing, and I watched how quick he was and everything. And to be honest, it was more of his speed that got me into picking him. I thought he'd get there quicker than Hadley would. And he showed that in the first round until Hadley started kicking his balls and that. So yeah, I thought, and throughout the fight, I was actually very confident until I think when he kicked his ball the second time, when they had to stop it for the second time, I panicked then because then Smotherman slowed down a bit, but then picked up in the third round. So yeah, I was quite confident.
Bro,
yeah.
You know what? I was
And
I'm not
if
gonna
you
lie. I
go
was
back-
hating.
Will just turned up like he was applying for a new job and just spat a load of shite. Yeah, I mean,
No,
I'm the best guy you'll ever employ. I've got all of these skills.
Go back to it and see you guys, especially you, Mike. Then you were saying about why would you pick Smotherman, and you made a joke about he's gonna smother.
Why are we not saying it's Smotherman?
I kept.
Wait,
Yeah.
why is this
Why are we
happening?
making Smotherman the superhero now? Like, I mean,
Because
Smotherman
I asked you the question, and I'm
flies in with a big tub of Vaseline.
No, hey, listen. Like I said, I ain't hating on it, man. You got your dog of the week there, man. You was just one. It's the
Well, just
strangest
answered
dog of the
that like
week.
Trump.
Like, didn't he?
Serious.
He's the
this-
greatest,
if
the
you watch-
slickest,
if
the
you watch,
fastest.
if you watch, all
What I
was
like
trying
about that
to tell me
fighter
to
is
go
that he
Michel
fights.
Pereira. Ola was trying to tell me to go Michel Pereira to do a 3-man pick, and I said no, I'm sticking to my Smotherman. If you remember very well,
Smotherman.
yeah. So
I do remember that. That was
don't
a crucial moment.
don't think it was a lucky pick. Don't think that at all.
No,
and I like
no
the way
one's
you
saying
guys
that.
always think it's a lucky pick. I've lucked my way up here now, ain't I? From 15 points.
But if I'm thinking it's a lucky pick, then why am I asking you?
No. I'm saying how McDane's talking. He's talking like it's a lucky pick for me, and I'm saying, okay, cool, fair enough. But if you listen to me, you would have known it wasn't lucky. But
Yeah, but you
Well,
didn't
you
really
just
say
you
nothing
said
about
you know,
Smotherman.
listen to you say
did
what?
say- you didn't even
I
tell
know,
us
yeah.
why you
Listen to you
picked
say
him.
what on the prediction show. Smotherman. That's my pick.
If I say, if you listen to me say, you didn't tell us shit. But
I did.
Anyways,
I say a lot.
Moving on.
He's the Chris Kamara MMA at them.
So this is the points tally over here. So William 266. I'm there with 267. Jordan with 269 and McDane with 273. Way yonder.
Can we actually tell them as
place.
well? I missed a week as well. I missed the whole week.
Nobody,
Yeah, they don't care, but they all care at the end. I missed the whole week.
Bro, I slipped the week and hit 2 points on one of the weeks, and I'm still how many points ahead of you? So it's about the same, to be honest with you, bro.
It's kind of like averaging itself out,
I don't
really.
care how ahead I would have been. Yeah, I'm just saying I missed a week. Just remember that.
Mr. John week.
Yeah, we also remember you didn't tell us nothing about Smotherman from last week.
And I won't tell you nothing about another guy this week either. But you guys should know. Because you guys are the experts, aren't you? So you guys should know.
Well, that's why you're in last place.
Okay.
He's talking like he's just been unbeaten, man.
You know what I mean? He's talking reckless, man. Just because you got one dog of the week right, we didn't get none. Like, come on, bro. Calm
well, you're
down.
asking me about what, and I'm telling you.
But now you're talking spicy, bro. Like, relax.
Bro's been scripting that all week because he knew it was coming.
Now you're talking spicy, man.
That was the most chat GPT thing that's ever came out of Will's mouth.
How did you not know about Smotherman? How you guys pay me?
I don't think we might replace Will next season with chat.
How did you know about him? That's what we want to know. Educate us. You like go on YouTube, you find out. How did you know about him? Huh? Tell the people, tell the audience.
So out of that entire card, what made you think I'm going to go and watch tape on Smotherman?
Tell the audience, man. Tell the people.
Mister, I can go back. I can go back. Hold up, wait a minute. I can go back and pull receipts of Mister. I don't watch tape because I'm not like you boys. Yeah, you know I mean, you've said that before in the past, Mister.
He has visions instead, and
all of a sudden, the smile.
Is that the poker face poking out? Because when Ola comes to my house, what's on TV, Ola? What's going on?
You don't want to answer that. You're going to get demonetized. Yeah, you're going to get demonetized. You answer that, son. Yeah, man depped out.
Anyway, his camera off. He doesn't want to admit it. He's 12
minutes in of just ripping Willie. Let's do a little quick run in the chat. Big up to Whittle Jump Man's on his Ghanaian Geoff and Nigerian Geoff banter, trying to kick off that argument. I think that'll happen at some point. Conroe Baddie, what's happening, bro? Tuning in from Twitter. Lala is in the house. She's begging it up with the Vaseline. Can replace lotion sometimes. Damn it.
Bro uses both to be extra slippy.
And then obviously we got Jackson Making the Walk. If you aren't following Making the Walk and sub to the channel, make sure you are, people. Incredible content coming out weekly, almost daily at this point. This man's got no fucking slow down enemy. He just keeps going and going and going, and his edits are sick. And other than that, we've also got this muppet in the chair, Leroy. What's happening? Beans MMA's tuning in. Will's going to be first in 3 weeks' time. Trust and believe. Bro, you've been bigging up everybody but Will all season, and now he's just like, Will's going to be first in 3 weeks' time. Where's that
just
coming
from? Just a contrarian by nature, I reckon.
Nah, maybe. A glory hunter. Not visions. Boom. Always back.
Will's
rock and roll,
tried
bro.
and tested strategy.
We are back. Okay. Let's go onto the first fight of the card. We got Rinat Fakhretdinov versus Carlos Leal.
You can say that.
What did you just say? Fakhretdinov. Fakhretdinov. You don't need to say the you don't need to say the t, son. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's leave it at Rinat. Yeah, Rinat.
What the hell, Allah? Jesus.
We leave it at Rinat.
Should have just put cuffs on us.
Rinat coming in with a record of 23-1, no contest, and Carlos with a 21-5 record. And we got Carlos fighting out of Brazil, Rinat fighting out of Russia. I know all these Russian names are going to get me tonight, man. Trust me, they're going to get me tonight. They have to up me. This fight is happening in the welterweight division. What odds? What are the live odds for us, please, Jordan?
Yeah, Renat's 4-9 favourite with Carlos Leal at. Oh, give me a second here. My phone's froze.
Fakhretdinov. That's the one. I got it in the
Rinat at 4 and
Yeah,
then
in my head.
Carlos Leal at 15-8.
Okay. Let's start with William. William, where are you going on this one here?
I want some fuckeries. Let's start with some Fakhretdinov.
Some fat Reese's pieces.
Okay. Jordan?
Yeah, I'm going to be taking Rinat, but not particularly confidently. A split decision win over Nicholas Dalby isn't particularly impressive. That being said, Carlos Leal hasn't really beaten anybody with a better record than like 6-5, so it's hard to say too much about him. I think Rinat should be good enough to get it done.
Okay. Magdalene?
First up, what's happening, Robbie? How's it going, brother? Let's go, Max fucking Holloway, son. We ain't anywhere near there yet, mate, but we'll get there. Yeah, I'm going with Fakhretdinov as well. Pretty much what George said. You know what I mean? You go and have a look across the records, and Leal hasn't really came up against any of the level of competition that Fakhretdinov has. And I know you're saying like a split decision over Nicholas Dalby isn't anything to be buzzing about, but it is. Dalby's pretty decent.
Oh, Dalby,
like, that's a decent win under your belt. Like whether it was a split decision or not, like Dalby can mess up somebody's night easily. Like, and then again, you go across him, Kevin Lee, Brian Battle. Yeah, I mean, he's far more tried and tested.
Yeah.
So yeah, Fakhretdinov on that one.
I mean, you just put the bonus points on. This is going to be a full house. You just put the bonus points on some of the things that I was going to say as well. You know, that one there with Brian Battle, Nicholas Dalby. Getting that split decision, it might look rough, but when you go and look at Dalby's resume as well, and you just think about the amount of people that's either dominated him or finished, there's not many of them on his record. So, you know, Rinat, I think gets the job done over Carlos, man. Just based on what everybody said. So I'm gonna be going.
Can I say one thing before you move on? Jordan, could you please stop disrespecting fighters like that? You disregard them like they're nothing, man, bro.
Bro, you don't even regard them. At least he made a comment about it, Mr. Fakhretdinov.
Yo, but he disrespects the fighters. That if I
and what? At least he's got an opinion. At least he's got an
If I got
opinion,
nothing
brother.
nice to say, I wouldn't say
At
it.
least he's got an opinion, brother. Next.
All right.
That's what we want from you, William. Right, one
If
way or
I
the
got
other.
nothing nice to say, you know how many times Jordan said this guy can't fight, this guy can't, and they're actually in the UFC. To get in the UFC, do you know how to get in the UFC?
Yeah, some brothers in the UFC can't fight, though. It's true.
Oh my god.
Not all of them can. All right, let's go on to the next one. We got Bruno Silva versus Ismail Naurdiev. Ismail coming in with a record of 23-7, and we got Silva coming in with a record of 23-11. Bruno Silva fighting out of Brazil, and we got Ismail fighting out of Turkey. This fight is happening in the middleweight division. What do you have for us, please, Jordan?
Yeah, Naurdiev is favourite at 10-17 with Bruno Silva at 7-5.
Okay. Magdalene, let's come to you first.
Bro, like, this is a big nothing burger of a fight, to be honest with you. Like, I don't really rate either of them too much. Gonna take Silva. I feel like, again, like we said about Fakhretdinov, like he's more tried and tested. You're then going to go and look at Naurdiev, and this is my first underdog pick. Yeah, I mean, he's been in the UFC before, got cut back in 2020. He's gone away, won a few fights in Brave, lost a few fights in Brave. He's not really come up against anybody. Like 22-7, 22-6, 22-5 of the people that he's been beaten. Yeah, I mean, so like, I just think Bruno Silva's reach, even though he's a bit of a slow, sloppy kind of fighter, I reckon he's just going to have a bit more experience in there to get it done.
I'm gonna go with Ismail here. For some reason, I did like Bruno Silva especially when he first came on the scene, and some of the fights that he's been in. Yeah, he's been in some tough fights against some decent opponents. In the Brendan Allen, Gerald Meerschaert, some of this experienced sort of fighters is been in there with him. But it's almost like every time I see him fight, there's something in his levels that drops. You know what I mean? There's just something in his performance levels that drops, and he does got power. He's got mad power still, and he can shut a man's light out, but he's not been able to put it together. Can he put it together against somebody like Ismail, a bit more quick on his feet? I don't know. It's a big gamble, but it's one I'm willing to take, man. I'm gonna go with Ismail here. What's William saying?
I'm gonna go with Ismail as well, which kind of goes against the first pick with the experience and like non-experience. But then just to emphasize on what Ola says, Bruno Silva is frustrating at the best of times. So he is frustrating, really, really frustrating. And yeah, so I will go with the younger, fresher guy, and also, yeah, like Ola said, quicker on his feet. So yeah.
Jordan?
Yeah, I'm taking Bruno Silva. I think Ismail here, it's very strange that he's been brought back into the UFC. I can't see any other reason than the card that they're on. Bruno Silva has been fairly lackluster, but it's not like he's been getting finished left, right, and centre. He was choked out by Brendan Allen, but other than that, it's tended to be quite back and forward fights. Yeah, I think he'd probably be able to squeeze out a decision here. So take Bruno Silva.
Yeah, I mean the drop off between both of them ain't that much. And the thing as well with Bruno Silva, like when he kind of came onto the scene with Robocop, and I thought, boy, these two here from Brazil, they're gonna run the division still. They're gonna, you know what I mean? They're gonna be able to put something mad together, man.
What was the last fight? Was it Weidman with the eye pokes?
Yeah.
I mean, so again, that was a bit like unfortunate.
That was a dread one. Still, that was a dread one. But hey,
but he didn't look terrible in that either. Like before the eye pokes, I mean, like it was there for the taking before all that.
White man did get away with murder in that fight, though. I'm not gonna lie, but he got away with absolute murder in that fight. Still,
the man notices the trim. Not just me, son. The man below me got a fresh trim too. He on that Dricus Duplessis fucking haircut.
Yeah, he's serious. Look at that.
We trying to give all the nightmares.
Okay, we got Farid Basharat versus Victor Hugo. Victor Hugo coming in with a record of 25-4. Basharat coming in with a record of 12-0. This fight is happening in bantamweight division. We've got Hugo fighting out of Brazil, and we've got Basharat fighting out of Afghanistan. What are the live odds on this one, please, Jordan?
Yeah, Basharat's heavy favourite at 1-7 with Victor Hugo at 5-1.
I mean, we've got a super fan of the Basharat brothers right here. I'm gonna come to you last, Jordan, because we know where you're gonna go. William, what are you saying? No, actually, I ain't been first. I ain't been first yet, have I? I haven't been first.
Yeah, you take this difficult pick, Ola. You take the difficult pick.
No, I was rotating the team. I didn't just went first last. You know what? William, go first. Look at this. You know what I mean? Look at this. They do this to me every time, you know. You know what I mean? The thing just fell over.
Bro. You did it to yourself. You picked Jordan, then you picked me, then you went, no, I'll go myself. So
yeah, and you're telling me you never looked at the card before the start of the show and was like, we'll go that way. Then we'll go that way.
No, actually, I'll go first.
And then I'll kid on that.
I ain't even picked first yet. All of you picked first.
No, we haven't. There's only been two fights so far.
It's only me and McDade. You and Jordan haven't.
2 fights and we've all picked first somehow.
2 fights, mate. It's only 2 fights.
Go on, bro.
McDade, your turn, brother.
No, it's not my turn, brother. I just went first a second ago. It's your turn. Or it's George's turn.
It's you or Jordan.
Sort your priorities. You know what I mean? You're meant to be the production king over here.
Hold on. You already know what Jordan's picking, so now it's
This man makes one comment and you go back on your morals. Is that it?
Time,
yeah, I mean,
you man do this to me, man. Try to catch me out with some bullshit,
bro.
Jordan, we know who you're gonna pick. We know you love the Basharat brothers, but tell us why you're gonna pick this Basharat.
Like and subscribe, people.
Yeah, Basharat, been pretty much flawless so far. I think his last opponent, Taylor Lapilus, is better than Victor Hugo. That being said, I don't think this is easy a fight as the odds make it out. But I do think Basharat should get through this one. His ceiling's a bit higher than this. So, yeah, taking the heavy favourite here.
Okay. Like, the world and his dog knew Jordan was going to pick Basharat.
Everybody is. Let's not kid ourselves. Let's have
Jordan for the last 2 years on here, whenever any of the Basharat brothers...
Come to Will. George's comment there, and this man just straightened his hat with a smug little look in his face. This man's been watching YouTube tape. Let's go to Will.
Will's been having the visions quite cut them before they leave.
First up, let's give a big shout out to Shashpot Raj. My man just got brought here by the algorithm, and that's what we love to see. Drop a like, brother, and make sure you sub to the channel. Welcome.
Thank you very much, bro. Okay, William.
I'm going with Basharat. No point even going on about Basharat. I mean, we know Basharat and his brother. And I don't know nothing about the other guy. So.
Basharat's brother is Basharat. Not Basharat and his brother.
the Bash brothers, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean anyway. So like like what you said there don't make any sense anyways.
Oh, it does. It does. It just does it to you, bro. Carry on. Continue.
Yeah, so okay.
Always.
Are you finished or are you done?
Yeah. I'm about to copy your pick, by the way. I'm going for the Bash What
both of them fighting on one card, yeah? Go on then. Pick both of them.
I'm stealing your pick, William. Yeah, I'm stealing your pick. I wonder if Magdale will steal my pick as well. But Magdale, where you going?
I'm stealing all of your picks. I'm going with the Bash Brothers. Sounds mad on the Cotton Mill Paddy over here. I mean,
that's what they call Will and Diddy.
Yeah, I thought is that not what they called Khamzat and Darren Till as well? The Bash Bros or something. It's from Mighty Ducks, isn't it? The Bash Bros.
The Smash
Bros. The Smash Bros. That was it. No way we're getting. What is it? No way we're getting father jokes in 2024. All of them, bro. Like, honestly, you're gonna get some low-level comedy in this place. But yeah, I'll go with Basharat as well. Victor Hugo did miss weight though. Did by a funny amount. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's like he didn't even body try. But yeah, again, like George said, Basharat ceiling's much higher. He's on an absolute tear within the promotion at the moment. And then we've got Hugo coming in it. I just don't see it happening. Even if it goes to decision, with where it is in the world, we know how these things are going to go.
100%. Okay, let's go on to the next one. We have Kennedy Nzechukwu versus Chris Barnett. Chris Barnett coming in with a record of 23-8. Kennedy coming in with a record of 12-5. 12-5. Kennedy fighting out of Nigeria, and we have Chris Barnett fighting out of the USA. This fight is happening in the heavyweight division. What are the live odds on this one, please, Jordan?
Yeah, the biggest favourite on the card is Kennedy at 1-8, Chris Barnett at 11-2.
Okay.
Did you think that would ever leave your mouth that Kennedy and Nzechukwu would be the biggest favourite on a card?
No. It was a while I didn't think he'd be in another card, to be honest.
Is this where I pick first?
Well, the biggest favourite in the card, yeah, it makes most
biggest favourite in the card, yeah, that definitely makes sense. You're going to
go. Oh, forget it's Nigerian, you know, forget all of that. Is this where I pick first? Oh, William, you want to pick first?
I'm with whatever the show says.
You dickhead. Anyways, look, I don't.
Oh, here we go.
Against OSP, against Dustin Jacoby, like every time I put change, this brother bust up my fucking coupon a few times, man. I'm trying. I'm doing my best to keep you from under them tires, bro. I'm doing my best, man. You know what I mean?
Why? He's never done you no favors. Put him under.
I'm gonna give him one more chance.
No, don't do it.
One more chance. I'm gonna give him one more chance. He doesn't deserve it, does it?
All these late times, man.
He doesn't deserve my mercy. But I'm gonna give him one more chance and see
What happened to this 3
Turns
strikes
around.
is only 2 strikes in reality rule? Yeah, I mean,
Well, I can't count. We know
No,
this.
hold on. Yeah, I see what you. You're trying to talk me to some bullshit here, you know, man.
I'm just repeating what you said, bro. What you know what I mean?
Oh,
Hey,
want Chris Barnett even money?
Yeah,
No,
I mean,
gonna
that
give
bus is going out of service if you don't get more passengers on it. Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna. Well, you want the bus running people over. I'm gonna give Kennedy one more chance, bro. If he don't make this fight proper, man, he's going under the bus the next time. I'm telling you, yeah. This is going to be a final strike, not third strike, fourth strike, second final strike, final.
I think he's already had
final
it all.
strike. What, you don't think he deserves it?
Nah. I think Chris Barnett's far more your pace anyway, man. More fun. I mean,
lose it to OSP was a mad one, bro. Like that chewed me up for time, bro. And I lost.
And then
money
what happened to OSP?
You know what I mean? Look what happened to OSP.
They took him round the back and shot him, didn't they?
I'm gonna give Kennedy one more chance, man. You know what I mean? If you don't make it, me and the UFC gonna cut him together. Watch. Now,
you go beneath the will, you're gonna be cutting yourself.
William, how about it?
Well, I'm gonna go with Kennedy as well. Yeah, big favorite. I'm very, very tempted to go with Chris Barnett, all because of what Ola said. Very, very tempted, but I don't know. I feel like he's gonna be very slow, even though I think he's got a knockout power. I feel like he's going to be very slow. And if Kennedy plays the reach game, it will be very, very hard because I don't think Chris Barnett is okay and moves agile enough, but not enough to get to.
Have you seen how
Kennedy.
Athletic that brother is? You know what I mean?
I know, that's why I'm saying he moves, but not enough because of Kennedy's reach. I'm more digging it with Kennedy's reach. So I'm thinking he's good, but it won't be good enough to get to Kennedy. That's how I'm seeing it. So,
okay, Jordan.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the favorite as well here. I think Chris Barnett is a fun fighter, but he's only really done well against overweight, light heavyweights, and middleweights at this point. Same could be said about Kennedy, but I think he'll find it far easier to fill into the heavyweight frame. That and the amount of cancelled fights, I think Chris Barnett last fought in 2022. He's had like 4 cancelled fights and then like 3 cancelled fights before that. Not really when you want to see out of someone at his age at that stage of his career. So yeah, I'd take Kennedy, but if it got into the 3rd round, I wouldn't be surprised to see like Chris Barnett land some wild stuff and knock him out. So yeah, stick with the favourite here though.
Magdalene?
I'm going to be standing with Kennedy at that bus stop waiting on you pulling in, son. But nah, I did because I like Chris Barnett. I like his style. I like the fact that a man of his height and weight, like Jack's just said there, Barnett being 5'9" and still having to cut to 264 is wild. Anyone, and then as Shashwat said, is anyone below 6 foot should not have to cut weight for heavyweight is wild. But I like how a man of his size can somehow get his leg above his head. Like, that is mental. Like when you see that dude kick, or even some of the crazy stuff that he pulls off and being able to do a somersault, yeah, he lands on his ass. But bro, man can do a somersault, you know. That size is wild. Yeah, I can. Like, mate, it's mental. But saying that, he got clipped by Jake Collier. He's got, like many heavyweights, got the gas tank to run for 1 5-minute round, and then that's about it. And yeah, I just don't see him going the distance. When you look across the record, you can have a look and you can see that Kennedy and Chris both have either finished the fights or they've won the majority of going the distance. But I think it's going the distance, like you say, we're going to see that reach and the activity from Kennedy come into play a lot more.
Okay, let's go on to the next one. We have Abus Magomedov versus Bruno Ferreira. Bruno Ferreira coming with a record of 12-1. Bro, that caught me out when you put the post in the chat earlier on, man. Like, boy, it's so uncanny, man. So uncanny.
It's wild. Those brothers were separated at birth, I'm telling you.
It's so uncanny, bro. Yeah, and we got Abus coming in a record of 26 and 6, 1-0 contest. Abus fighting out of Deutschland, even though he's Russian, and Bruno Ferreira fighting out of Brazil. This fight is happening in the middleweight division. What are the live odds for us, please, there, Jordan?
Yeah, Bus is favourite at 8-11 with Ferreira at 11-10.
Okay. Yeah, William, we'll come back to you. How do you see this fight going? What were you picking?
My first underdog pick of the night. We'll go for Ferreira. They're both. There's a wrestler based, like Abus is wrestling based, and then what's his name? Ferreira's also jiu-jitsu based, so it's gonna be an interesting fight. It'll depend on their striking, really. So we'll see how that pans out. But I'm gonna go with the underdog on this one.
Okay, Jordan.
Yeah, this is my second underdog of the night as well. I think Abus showed a couple of things. He doesn't like getting
hit,
and he will give up on himself at times. I think, Ferreira hits hard. Got a few knockouts to the record. He's got an intimidating presence, and he can walk down Abus, and I think he'll probably finish him maybe first or second round. I don't think this is a good matchup for him at all. I think Magomedov's really overrated. So yeah, taking the second underdog of the night.
Magdane?
Yeah, pretty much everything that the boys just said. The only thing about Ferreira is he does gas. You know what I mean? Because he's that like heavy on the pressure, he does push forward. He is like he likes to get into a dogfight. You know what I mean? So I think that might be a bit of a downfall where we can see a bus, whatever you want to call him, Magomedov, Abus, take over a little bit in the later rounds. I think Ferreira's going to come out fast. He'll probably take the first round. And again, I can see this one going the distance. I don't think we'll see Magomedov get finished. And then again, what's the judges going to put it to? Because they want to leave that country and go home and see the family.
For real. You know what? For everything what you man has said is exactly what I'm thinking. I mean, this brother's got knockout wins against Robocop. Like I mentioned earlier on, the Robocop is a brother that I respect highly, man. To get knockout wins against Robocop, knockout wins against Phil Horse. Like these are people with mad power. And you know, we see what Strickland done to and I know Strickland championship level, you know, fighter, the same thing with Charles Borrallo, but Charles Borrallo went to decision with Abusia. So for me, yeah, man, I think Ferreira is a very, very good underdog. We're gonna go with Ferreira. So yeah, full house on that one.
No, it ain't.
Oh, who else? Who hasn't been?
No, I'm just going with Magomedov. I'm not going with Ferreira.
Oh, you got Magomedov. All right. I thought you went. All right. Sorry.
Mixing it up a bit, boys. Mixing it up. I don't rate him at all. I've said that in the past.
Yeah.
And when I looked at this, I was like, Ferreira could easily take it. But then I just remember what his gas tank's like, and I'm just like, nah, this is going the distance, and I just don't see him getting the win.
It's just one of those. I'm just looking at the names on Ferreira's thing, man, and I'm thinking, boy, you know what? It got the power to shut my man's light out, man. And,
100%.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go on to the next one. We got Myktybek Orolbai. Yeah, man. Thank you very much, bro. We got Myktybek Orolbai versus Mateusz Rebecki. Mateusz Rebecki fighting out of Poland. We got Myktybek fighting out of Kyrgyzstan. Myktybek coming in with a record of 13-1, 1-0 contest, and we got Mateusz Rebecki coming in with a record of 19-2. This fight is happening in the lightweight division. What are the live odds for us now, please, Jordan?
Yeah, Orolbai is favourite at 3-10 with Rebecki at 5-2.
Okay. Who went first the last time?
Me.
Yeah.
All right, so we're coming with Jordan then.
Yeah, I'm going to be going with. Oh, you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
Yep.
I can hear you.
Orolbai. I think he's just looked better in his past couple of fights. The closer matchup than it is on paper, but he's got a few physical advantages. I think he's stronger, and his reach advantage could be a big difference in this because Rebecki can be accused of sort of plodding forward at times. So, yeah, sticking with favourite.
Okay. Magdalene?
Yeah, pretty much what George just said there as well. I'm going to go with a favourite in this one. I just think Orolbai is going to be a bit better on the feet, probably a little bit better in the grappling exchanges against the cage. Rebecki's going to need to try and wrestle and get him down to the ground if he wants any kind of chance. But again, I think he's just a bit too slow and he's just not looked. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those. Like it's not going to be a fast matchup. It's going to be a slow burner. And like Shashwat says there, it's either Orolbai KO or a decision.
Yeah. Same reasons we go with Myktybek here. Myktybek for me, I mean, some of the he does like to do some wow shit as well on occasions in the cage. But one thing he does know how to do is point score, and he would do that nicely. In a fight like this, like you said, especially one of them slow burner fights, like you said, he loved the point scoring game, and he can do it well. So for me, I think he's definitely got the skill set to get this one done. And I'm gonna go with him on this one.
The man's only 26 years old, but it looks like he's about 42, to be honest.
Million years old.
Yeah.
It looks like the first human.
William?
Orolbai as well. I'm going to go with Orolbai as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Full house, isn't it?
Yeah, full house.
Solid analysis.
All right, let's go on to the next one here. We got Geoff Neal versus Rafael dos Anjos. Rafael dos Anjos coming in with a record of 32-16. Geoff Neal coming in with a record of 15-6. This fight is happening in the welterweight division. Rafael dos Anjos fighting out of Brazil, and we've got Geoff Neal fighting out of the USA. What are the live odds on this one, please, Jordan?
Yeah, Neal favourite here at 1-3 with dos Anjos at 12-5.
Okay. Magdalene picking next.
I'm going to go with the favourite in Geoff Neal in this one. I was almost leading to RDA just because he is that kind of dogfighter, you know what I mean? But you look at his age, man, and then you look at the fight against Gamrot, and I know there's going to be no wrestling in this one. It's going to be straight up stand up. Geoff Neal's arms are like Despain's, you know what I mean? He's got some length in them, he's got power in them, and I think he's just going to be able to get it done. But you can't count out a dog like RDA. You know what I mean? He's going there, he's going to take it to him, he's going to push forward. But I just think Geoff Neal's going to get it, especially when you look, both of them are coming off two losses each. And Geoff Neal's 2 losses was a split decision to Ian Gary and obviously Shavkat. And then you go and have a look at dos Anjos was Gamrot, and I forget who the other one was, but it was Vicente Luque. Yeah.
Yeah. And Gamrot. Okay. Same reasons. That I'm going to be going with Geoff Neal here. I mean, you look at the 2 people that he's coming off losses to. These are people that are on the way to title fights. Dos Anjos is just on his way out, right? And Geoff Neal is one of them. He's one of the fighters that he's got that ungodly power. But at the same time, one of the reasons why Ian Gary said it, I respect his power, is why he played the game that he played with him in that last fight against Ian Gary, because Ian Gary respected his power way too much. He went trying to get into it with him, kept him at length, and just played a distant management game with him. I don't think dos Anjos is going to be playing that, worrying about distant management or if I'm going to get knocked out or not, because obviously dos Anjos has his own set of tools that maybe he could see in trying to secure a win in this fight. But I think Jeff Neal, they both need a win, but I think Jeff Neal needs it more. And I think he's going to go after it a lot more this time against somebody like Rafael dos Anjos, who I respect a lot in the fight game. What about you, William?
Jeff Neal is a funny character for me because I used to, 4 years ago, maybe four years ago, maybe longer, I used to think this guy would be on a run to the title or something because of how he used to fight. I thought this would be a better coming of Woodley, Tyrone Woodley. But, boy, what the hell happened to him in certain fights? Fights where I thought he could win easily, he's looked really, really like, I don't know, look lost sometimes. And then fights where you don't think he's gonna win, and he wins them easily. So Phil, what's his name? Jeff's he's I don't know, he's a funny one for me, but I'm still gonna pick him. It's just like how Ola felt about Kennedy is how I kind of feel about Jeff Neal.
How do you know what I feel, blood?
What you said about Kennedy is exactly how I feel about Jeff Neal. You've already said it, you don't know.
Man's giving him one more chance, and then he's putting him on your bus.
You know what I mean? You know what I feel. You don't drive the kind of buses.
You just got a fake phone call.
You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
Always like my phone's dead.
Yeah. All right. What has it been?
The TV remote wasn't even a phone.
That was his burner phone too, you know. Like he's sitting on his phone, he's on this. That burner phone went blowing there. Like, you know what I mean?
Jordan,
that's his Vaseline deal.
I'll pick Jeff Neal anyway. I'll pick Jeff Neal.
It's like a fresh tub there, aloe vera in it, mate. Aloe vera in it.
I'll pick Jeff Neal for fuck's sake.
That sound, bro. I mean, know you did.
I'm just asking Jordan what he's picking.
One Vaseline joke too many, and he decided to get us demonetized for. I'm going with Jeff Neal. I think a split decision loss to Ian Gary's far better than a decision loss to Luque. That loss to Luque was after Jeff Neal had already knocked him out. So MMA maths adds up, and going with the favourite in this one.
MMA maths never adds up. Never.
Nah, there's Vaseline and Will, but here we are.
I mean, they added up for you when you picked Smother, man.
Somehow that man ended up equaling it to Reese's Pieces.
It's so weird that you guys are going on about Vaseline that the fighters use on their faces, and it's so really.
Is that what you're doing, Will?
Is that what you shadow boxing, putting Vaseline on your nose?
Some people keep knives and guns for self-defense. He keeps Vaseline.
Number one, you got pink Vaseline. Sitting on that chair over there, bro.
It's not
you
pink
got
Vaseline.
pink. You got pink Vaseline, bro.
It's a better smell. It's not pink Vaseline.
It's
a flavored one,
bro.
Okay, it's cherry.
Oh, flavored Vaseline. That is diddy stuff,
bro. Hold on.
That doesn't make that any better, bro.
I saw a pink label on that thing, bro.
That does not make that any better.
Diddy flavor.
And I'm telling you, it's a flavored one.
Know?
It's cherry.
It's flavored, you know, like, bro.
No flavored.
Man making moves. Yeah, watch where you put that. It might be a bit of a product recall. It was Vicks instead of Vaseline.
It's a pink Vaseline, man. What are you talking about flavor?
Nah, Vicks is
where is it, William? Where is it?
It's cherry flavored.
Where? Where's
Go
it?
put Vaseline, bro. Put cherry flavored. You see which ones come up.
Let's go buy some cherries.
Who's out there buying? Who's out there buying cherry flavored Vaseline? They're supposed to eat it, bro.
People who's having parties, I guess.
Yeah, I thought about the parties. Yeah, the parties that nobody comes to. Wow.
No, those are the parties nobody leaves.
So which one is it? Nobody comes to my party, nobody leaves my party. So who's
you tell the police
there?
nobody came to your party when actually nobody left your party.
They're saying there's levels to your party, you know what I mean? All kind of tiers and that. Like, you know
well, they know more about my party than I do. Clearly, they've been to it more than I have.
Yes, because we never touched the Vaseline. We never forgot what was going on.
Bro, Why would you come
That's
there
like
and
the
stay
Kool
there
Aid
anyway?
at Diddy's house. Don't take the Vaseline.
You know, everybody associated with Diddy is getting it. So why would you not come there and stay there and know which kind of levels my part? Like, come on, bro. You're incriminating yourselves, you donuts.
No, they just
Yeah,
say
you showed us, Will, by telling us that we're
But you're still
incriminating ourselves by
incriminating
knowing
yourselves.
you.
You're still there. You're still there, ain't you?
Jax makes a good point. Is that limited edition or something, or is it just like normal?
Will orders them in
People
special.
want to know, William. The people want to know. You know what I mean? The people
There's
want to
all
know.
sorts of flavored
Show
Vaseline
the
out there.
people.
There's all sorts of flavored ones out there. There's a green one as well. That's aloe vera. Yeah, there's some flavored ones. Go
Do you
check
know
them
when
out.
to eat that? It's a
Yo,
different
why you
smell,
ganging
not
up on the floor, brother?
Hey,
Like, mate, if
listen,
you'd seen
Raj,
this show, if you'd seen this
trust
show
me.
in the past, you'd know why, bro. You'd know why. Yeah, I mean, he deserves it. He gives
This
it just
brother's
as much
ganging
as
up
he
on
gets
us.
it.
We're just trying to
Put it this
survive
way,
the whole
put it this way.
thing, man. We're
I'm
just
taking
trying
a
to
year's
survive,
break,
William.
yeah, from
We are
teasing these guys.
Hey,
I'm taking a
yo.
year's break from teasing them. It's normally it's normally the other way around. It's normally me having to go at all three of them. But I'm taking a year off.
You see it,
That's why this year
Listen.
I look like the leaning duck. I look like the leaning duck.
Tommy Two Vapes is back on it again. Anyway,
Listen, if you come back next week and Will's overtaking Ola, you'll find out why he gets this kind of treatment because he's going to be so insufferable. Ola is going to get the worst kind of Nigerian slander abuse because
Why
I
do you
guess
keep
Will's.
saying Ola when
you
you're
would
only
say-
2 points ahead of me yourself? You're only 2 points
see-
ahead of me, bro.
Can you see it
I'm-
there, Raj? Can you
if
see it
Ola
there, Raj? This is why.
if Ola drops into fourth place, I've got a feeling something's coming up, and he ain't going to be on next week's show. I'm going to mess. George, could you take the prediction show? I need
I
it.
We're going to show up one week. It's going to be changed over.
I need to walk the dog.
The fight month show. We'll all have been kicked off. It'll be a whole new bunch of white people.
Man's going to
show
start
will be
doing
hosted
one gun
differently.
chess
The
games.
show will be hosted really, really hastily. You'll have somewhere to go right after the show, so it'll be done within 30 minutes.
Ola's
here,
power
bro.
slap show.
See, Raj gets it,
I'm
man.
always
Raj gets it. It looks like he deserves it, though.
You see, right there. He agrees with you. But he agrees
He's
with you.
probably got
Big up
like 8 vapes close to hand, and that should be reason enough. How many different flavors you
This
got?
is the
apart from the
Vaseline
cherry?
episode. I feel like that's like a Friends thing, like
If
the one
Leroy
where Will had
could
Vaseline.
do his job and go and try and get us a sponsor for Vaseline for next week, that'd be
He's
great.
got it up. He's got it up whilst you put the big card up, so nobody can see it, but we can see it in the background.
Yeah, we can see it. We can see it, man. We can see
Somebody
it.
put Will full screen quick. Oh. If you subscribe to our Patreon that we haven't made yet, you get to see full HD pictures of Will's Vaseline.
All right, people. Let's get on to the next card. We got Aslan versus Raffael. Anyways, moving along. Yeah, that one. What you said. Thank you very much for that one. Aslan coming in with a record of 13-1, and we got Raffael coming in with a record of 11-0. Aslan fighting out of Turkey. You got Raffael fighting out of Brazil. This fight is happening in the 205 division, light heavyweight. What are the live odds on this one? Please, Jordan.
Yeah, Raphael's favourite at 4-5 with Aslan even money.
Okay.
Ola's taking underdog. Surely. This is
I was taking the underdog anyway. I'm happy he's underdog. I'm happy he's underdog.
No, Dash, you go back to chewing on your Vaseline.
What's the underdog again?
Fucking dog.
Aslan.
Oh, okay.
When did that change?
They were both 10-11, I think.
Oh,
for a
yeah,
while.
they were evens. Yeah.
But I guess some monies came in on Raphael. Guy.
Let me see what I sent to.
Everybody recalculating their picks now.
Here we go.
I'm sticking to what I picked. I'm sticking to what I picked.
I'm sticking to what I picked as well.
So I'm going to go with Rafael, even though
just don't like having that many underdogs, you know.
To be honest, I feel like Ola does because I thought
I've got way too many underdogs, but I'm going for it this week. This is a takeover.
I thought Ebo was gonna be like the favorite.
The favorite,
honestly.
yeah. That's what it was when I sent my pick. It was
Yeah.
still favorite when I set my pick, so you know, but I'm going to
So
stick with
I'm
it.
happy he's underdog now. That gives me one underdog pick as well.
Yeah, that's why I'm sticking with him. Anyways, I'm going to go with Rafael. What you said his last name was.
Man just changed his pick. Yeah, I was going with Aslan, man.
Leroy said you were going with Aslan,
No,
me and him.
I didn't say I was going with Aslan.
That's what Leroy told us.
Did you know?
So man just admitted he moves on the favourites. Oh, don't be pulling up this. You just, I mean, like you done this last time, bro.
Still
Like,
defensive.
Yeah, but you see it. Yeah,
Done this last
number
time.
8. Number 8.
Yeah, but it says deleted message just above that. That's
Deleted
clearly
where?
a copy of his job. Yeah.
See where it says official
Yeah,
picks?
they didn't say any time,
Official.
though.
Official.
boom.
Nah, I ain't buying it.
There's nothing edited.
Big up RoboCop. What's happening, brother?
Oh, I don't know why
Nothing
you're doing
edited,
this. You're
nothing.
ruining like the next 30 minutes of the show.
All right. No. I'm just saying. The thing is
You need to learn to control your emotions.
Already,
Ola.
the thing is, let's go.
Bro,
So-
I just said big up RoboCop. My Google speaker started talking to me. What is going on there?
Weekend party time for Alexa.
I know, yeah.
You mentioned P. Diddy's name too many times. Now he wants to have a party in your house.
Yeah,
The
somebody is
radio's
listening.
working now.
Somebody's listening. I ain't got no tunnels under my house, son. He ain't coming nowhere near here. Like, who's next?
Okay. William. I've already picked Rafael. William, you picking Aslan, did you say?
Yes, sir.
Jordan?
Yeah, I'm going with Aslan, third underdog pick. I think he's just a bit more distinguished a kickboxer, and he's had a few ground and pound finishes. So I don't really know enough about Raffael to sort of be confident in saying too much about him. So I'm going to take the underdog.
Okay, Magdalene.
Yeah, I'm going to be taking Aslan on this one as well. Yeah, I mean, man's coming from Demo Fight. It was Demo Fight. It sounds like a PS1 game or something. Never even heard of that promotion in my puff. And he's literally fought like 6-3, 1-1, 4-1, none and 1. Yeah, I mean, like
He fought well
9
one
and
week in a
7.
bar.
Yeah, like he's fuck. He saw Will in boots and the last tub of Vaseline sitting on the shelf from us. It was go time. So yeah, I'm going with Aslan in this one, mate.
Okay.
You sticking with your boy, yeah?
Yeah, that pick's done. Let's get on to the next one on the dockets. Okay, we've got Shara Magomedov versus Armen Petrosyan. Armen Petrosyan fighting out of Armenia, and we've got Shara fighting out of Russia. Shara coming in with a record of 14-0, and we've got Armen coming with a record of 8-3. This fight is happening in the middleweight division. What are the live odds on this one, please, Jordan?
Yeah, Shara's favourite at 10-17 with Petrosyan underdog at 7-5.
Okay. William.
Shara. I'm gonna go with Shara, the guy whose eye looks the other way. He's got the hype behind him already. He's got a lot of people saying a lot of things about him before he even came to the UFC. So, and he's proved himself so far throughout. So I'm gonna stick with him. He ain't done nothing wrong yet, has he? So I'm gonna stick with Shara.
Yeah. Jordan.
Yeah, so I'm taking
Underdog
my
coming up.
fourth underdog. I hate you. I'm not going to swear, but I hate you. Just know that. Petrosyan, I think he struggled against really good grapplers. Against strikers, not much problem. He beat Christian Leroy Duncan, who I believe is a better striker than Shara. I think he would piece him up. So I've been waiting on the point for Magomedov to get beaten. I think this is it. Petrosyan maybe get a submission, but he's at the very least just going to wear him down the whole fight.
Yeah, man.
Is the reason you said that because you're also taking the same underdog? Because that would be really annoying. Because I think you've every under. I've not had one underdog to myself. I just want one. You're only 1 point in front of me.
Magdalene, your pick.
Come on, I'm trying to be nice about it this week, guys. I'm getting desperate. Like, it's no longer fun to keep.
Back then, like, I was
chase
just about
this
to pick Petrosian.
Back then is one
Listen,
guy I know you feeling sorry for you.
Everybody's
man.
getting demonetized if you steal my pick. Every week.
Sorry for you.
So the man nailed it though, you know what I mean? Like the man nailed it. You're sitting looking at this going, mate, right? Magomedov, yeah, he's got some solid kicks. He likes to gas a little bit as the fight goes on. He's not really showing anything in the grappling. You're looking at Petrosian and you're going, like, he's come up against some far better strikers than what we've seen from Shara Magomedov and got the win. So, yeah, I mean, saying that, do you know what? I'm feeling generous. I'm feeling generous. George, you can have it. I'm going to take Shara, and George can take his Petrosian pick.
I'm going to regret this next week if he gets beaten.
He's going to make it his dog of the week too, isn't it? Dirty.
Yeah,
there's so many.
He's going to make it his dog of the week. I'm going with Shara.
I want to go
with Shara. I reckon it'll go 3 rounds, and I'm gonna take the geography unanimous decision.
Geographical.
Yeah, the geographical.
Geographical.
Geographical. What?
Yeah, geographical.
Geographical. Does that make
sense? Can I just point out that I think Wolfang Division or Wolfate is one of your oldest ever subscribers that I can remember of. He's here every week without fail. He's just found out Ola has hair.
He's getting jealous of that line, bro. Yeah, I mean,
the line's over here, bro. You know what I mean? We don't move in book of style, bro. You know what I mean? That's what
years. It's been years though. That's the thing. He was here before me.
See, Leroy, don't be hitting on me in public, brother.
Right. After that generosity bullshit from McDane, I'm in good mind. I have a good mind just to go fuck your shit up.
Yeah, you know he's going to change it.
I've lost all confidence in you to make picks now, Ola. I'm not worried.
I know, yeah, like not even.
I don't want you to pick the same as me for a different reason. I think you're a curse.
Like I knew that. Yeah, he was literally looking. Here's my list. I'm going to change it based on what you man say. So you knew he was going to change it anyway. One underdog that somebody makes a decent argument for.
Like the man said, he just wants one underdog pick, but I don't want you to have it though. I don't want you to have that underdog pick. But I mean, like,
listen,
I'm trying to catch you, bro.
Well, just went like this with that Vaseline and handed it up so we could just slide on in there. Yeah, I mean, like,
I'm trying to catch you, bro.
Ola, you know you're way too up your feelings for me to start targeting you. Right? I'll contest every pick. You'll be here debating yourself for hours at a time, and I'm willing to play. It's getting to the home stretch of this stuff. I'm willing to pull out all the time.
I'm gonna stick with Shara. I'll pick Shara. I'm gonna stick with Shara. Shara Magomedov.
Nah, bro, go and take that underdog. Yeah, I mean,
let's go on to the next one. Shara.
99 people watching the live stream just now. Big up to everybody who's tuning in.
I'm gonna take my mind. I'm gonna pick Petrosian.
No,
nobody cares about you, bro. You're not even in.
Yeah.
By the way, for anybody watch, that was a masterclass in negotiations when you're dealing with different people. Somebody needs to take notes from that.
McDane had mercy on you. Don't say that was
my negotiation was to ask for kindness from McDane and demand it from Ola.
You got it. Raj, so obviously this is your first time tuning in.
This guy.
I'm what's going on here, man. This is crazy. Raj, yeah, so, we got 50 quid on this thing here, bro. But yeah,
so there's a competition. The competition between us all, we've all got to pick the fighter to win. You get 1 point. All of us have to have a minimum of 3 underdog picks. And then we also pick one of your underdogs to be the dog of the week. And if that dog of the week comes in, you get 3 points rather than just the 1. And we're all in a competition. And you got the leaderboard there for him to have a little quick swat chat or what? You bring that up, Ola. So you can just see where we're all at the moment. So obviously what we're going through here is our picks for this week for the competition that we're in. But it's also just
Last
picks
week was
and
one of our worst
reasoning.
weeks ever, by the way. So don't judge
that was
us
it.
on
Yeah,
that.
don't judge us on that. That was a terrible week. If we actually, a great week for you, mate. Maybe, yeah. I mean, but there is like a little video clip so you see how well we done. Boom! I knew I'd get that off eventually.
That clip don't went right. That clip don't went right. This is the real ending.
Yes, mate.
Oh, you got me in the end, man, because I've been killing off that video. I didn't want that video to see the light of day.
Every time I've been trying to play that.
Today's your lucky day, bro. Today's your lucky day.
Wait. And we also got to put in. I missed the whole week.
We don't need to put that in. So yeah, competition between us. But the picks that we make on the show is just our picks and predictions for it. If anybody wants to take any betting advice, that's on you. No repercussions. Come back to the show. We don't owe you no money. We don't owe you nothing. It's MMA. It's a 50-50 game at the end of the day.
Now, if you want to make some money, follow Jordan's picks because.
Did you just see the man put a disclaimer out? Don't follow nobody's picks.
I said Jordan's pick. Follow Jordan's picks.
We're just doing
it. If you had a look in the WhatsApp earlier, I could have helped you. Will's homeless. Definitely don't listen to his picks.
And as Jack says there, you got to watch on Wednesdays too, bro. Wednesdays, Dust Up Shakedown, where we just talk about all MMA news, what's gone on the week, what happened at the weekend, and just a big recap.
And tomorrow, you got to pull up as well because we've got the watch along for this pay-per-view card that's coming up. We do the main card watch alongs whenever there's pay-per-view on the show. So yeah, there's different things that we do content for, and make sure you're following all these boys as well.
Cheerleads at halftime, so
make sure you're following all these boys as well, man. You know what I mean? The Rambling That Podcast, Cage Scribe, Making the Walk, Head Kick Pod, S-Dog MMA Talks, and Crossover MMA. Make sure you're checking all those guys out, man.
I might be good enough to feature on Making the Walk one of these days yet, but I'm yet to be asked.
Oh, did he just stick it on Jax? Hey, Jax.
Yeah, I mean,
hey, Jax, did you hear him loud and clear, Jax?
I see it. Everybody's on the channel, but your man over here. I'm like, cool. That's how we're playing things.
I've not been on the channel, mate, and I'm not moaning about it. I'm not being.
Yeah, nobody cares, mate. You're on no channel. That's Friday. I know. Man, moving with that Vaseline, ain't nobody having you on the channel, bro.
Bitty bitch.
Oh,
you can follow Will from Greg's
William just shamelessly say that. Hey, William, did he just shamelessly say that, bro?
Did McDane say something?
What the hell? I ain't been on
nah, bro.
I'm the only one that ain't been on. So go cry yourself a river, bro. What the hell?
Hey, William got you there, you know. William, I got back William up on this one, but he got you there. Even Jackson's saying what? Did you say something? Like, man, people ain't trying to hear you.
Yeah, did you say something? Yo, while I was dying to interview you, bro, like she's like, poor Will, I need to get him over and hear the sob story.
You don't want to talk to Will for too long. It's depressing.
Oh shit. All right, what's the next fight on this card, man? We got Lerone Murphy versus Dan 50K Ige. Ige coming in with a record of 18.
Oh, pause. No Diddy. Wolfie. No Diddy.
and we got Lerone Murphy coming in with a record of 14 and 0-1 no contest. Lerone fighting out of England, and we got that Ige fighting out of the USA. This fight is happening in the featherweight division. What are the live odds on this one, please, Jordan?
Oh, give me a second. Yeah, 4-11 favourite for Lerone Murphy. Dan Ige is 9-4.
Okay. Dan Ige is 9-4. Right. Let's come to McDane. McDane, Who are you
Boys,
picking
I
first?
cannot wait for this scrap. I'm not going to lie. Like, this is going to be an absolute banger from start to finish. And I even hope it goes 3 rounds just to see the absolute fucking battle that we're going to witness. You know what I mean? But I'm going with Laurel Murphy to take this one. Like, you just look at what that man just done to Edson Barboza was unbelievable. Obviously, Dan Ige stepped up short notice against Diego Lopez and had an unbelievable fight. And again, Dan Ige, you know what I mean? 50K for a reason. Goes in and puts on a performance every time, always brings it. He's always down. But I just think Laurel Murphy is just on the rise, is on that next level. You know what I mean? So the reach, everything about him, his speed, he just seems like he's right there. So Laurel Murphy all day.
Okay, Danige for me. Laurel Murphy, his last couple fights has been kind of. I keep asking myself, how did you win that? How did you win that? But he's racking up these wins.
You're asking how did Laurel Murphy beat Edson Barboza? Or do you mean like in a general, like, I was expecting Barboza to win it. How did he win it?
The
No.
Kulibao fight. The Kulibao fight.
He's hyping his Danige pickup. Let him hype his Danige pickup. Calm down. Let him hype his pickup. Go on.
We ain't putting Laurel Murphy down in the process, brother.
Yeah, fucking will. Yeah, fucking will. Yeah, fucking will. Laurel Murphy, get under the fucking bus. How about that?
Sitting next to Leon, yeah? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
See how you're moving, bro.
Nah, bro. Get back down there under the bus, man. What are you talking about? 50K Dan Ige for me, man. You know what I mean? I think he's gonna come. This fight is probably gonna be one of the best fights on the card. I see this. I want to say fight of the night. That's the kind of thing that I see for this fight. But Danige always comes with the goods, man. And we're gonna get a banger of a fight here. But I think he knows how to navigate these waters. He's been in these situations already. And if he can get a win against somebody like a Laurel Murphy, he can start looking at the sort of prizes Laurel Murphy is supposed to be getting from a fight like this, which is looking at some of them top contenders in that featherweight division. And that's all Danige has been looking to do. But sometimes it takes fights, like short notice fights, and it might not end up well for him. And that's probably one of the reasons why it's kind of derailed in some of the things that he's been trying to do. But I love Danige, man, and I think he's going to come in there and get the job done against Laurel Murphy. I truly think that. What about you, William?
I'm going with Leroy Murphy.
Leroy Murphy.
I feel like that. Yeah.
You sure you don't want to go with Eddie Murphy? You want to go with Leroy Murphy?
You don't want Brian Cheeto Murphy, no?
Please continue.
I'm going with Lorraine.
Lorraine. Where you get Lorraine, bro?
Lorraine Murphy.
I've had it now, bro.
Come on. I'll go with Leroy Murphy. I'm with McDane as well, saying like with how he fights and all of that. I think Ola was just trying to dumping his name down and just trying to, I don't know, make something exist that didn't exist. Because we all saw the fight against him and what's his face over there? Mr. Leg kicking, I forgot his name now. I'm going with Leroy Murphy on this one. I'm going with a favorite. I really don't care about that 50K. He loses fights as well. So yeah, I'm just gonna go with Leroy. I think Leroy's a better fighter anyway.
Lerone, bro, come on.
Like
Leroy.
Like Dan Ige went to war with Diego Lopez, bro. Like, are you mad, bro? Like, we saw what Diego Lopez did to some of the top man there, including Brian Ortega. And anyways, continue. Jordan, where you going, bro?
Yeah, I'm with Murphy as well. I think he's just going to pick him apart. Dan Ige, it was a really good showing on short notice against Diego Lopez, but that was exceptional circumstances for both fighters. I mean, Ige hadn't had to cut really much weight at all to get in the cage, whereas Lopez had. Obviously, Lopez had been preparing for someone else and had a whole game plan that he'd been training for all week. Ige didn't have any game plan in mind other than to go in there and just fight. Sometimes that's better.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
look at the level of Murphy and where Dan Ige's at and who he's beat. Like, you've got Murphy up there with the likes of Diego Lopez and Movsar Evloev, Josh Emmett. Yeah, I mean, like, man lost against Bryce Mitchell, Movsar Evloev, Josh Emmett, Diego Lopez, Chan Sung Young, and the only people he's beat in recent memory is Damon Jackson, Nate Landwehr, and Andre Feely.
Yeah.
But on you go, Ola. Dog of the week too, I hope.
That's not a bad list. That's not a bad list right there, bro. That's not a bad list. But hey,
it's a lose against.
We'll see. We shall see.
Don't talk him out of his bad picks.
I'm not talking him out of it, bro. I'm not talking him out of it.
You know what? Actually,
next.
I might just
next.
Let me just.
We got the next.
We just broke 100.
I'm not gonna be generous. I'm not gonna be generous like you was generous to Jordan earlier on, man. I'm not gonna be generous like that with you, man. No. I'm not giving a 3 point away just for the heck of it.
So no.
I am going to go.
We're on to the next fight. Next fight up is Magomedov Ankalaev versus Alexander Rakic.
Yep.
What's going on here?
Change my picks.
What's going on here?
You gave me a whole hoop.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I like hooplas. You know why I like
hooplas?
Because hooplas can end up under my bus too.
Hey, Ola.
Yeah.
Can I listen? Who manages Danny Gay?
Yeah, Dominance MMA, isn't it? You know what? You got me there.
That's your boy. That's your boy.
That's why I picked him in the first place. But you know
exactly.
What I mean?
That performance against Diego Lopez. Yeah.
Stop
next fight.
Fucking with me. Otherwise, I'll change my pick next time. Yeah. Stop fucking with me, you man. I'll change my pick next time. I ain't gonna be generous
all the time, guys. Jesus.
I ain't gonna be generous no more, man. You know, I ain't gonna be generous.
That was phenomenal. Well played, George. Well played.
I was about to go ham and just change my pick, you know. I'm not giving.
I'm surprised you never started with dominance MMA. You know what I mean? Like, as you always goes with that, man.
Yeah, because I wanted to reserve the right to change the pick after I heard, you know what I mean? The way you man were talking, but like that Iggy is washed. Like, what's wrong with you, man?
No,
come on.
His last
never
fight
said he was washed.
Never said he was washed. You just put Leroy Murphy down.
I didn't do none of that, man. You might make
me
stop talking about it before he changes his mind.
You might
put Leroy Murphy down.
Anyways, let's go to the next one. We got Magomed Ankalaev versus Alexander Rakic. This fight is happening in the light heavyweight division 205. Ankalaev coming in with a record of 19-1, 1 no contest, and we got Alexander Rakic with 14-4. Rakic fighting out of Serbia, and we got Ankalaev fighting out of Russia. What is the live odds on this one, please, Jordan?
Yeah, Ankalaev is 1-4 favorite with Rakic at 3-1.
Okay. Who's picking first next?
I haven't been first in a while. I can go.
All right.
I'm sure I was first on the last one, but
McDonald was first on the last one. Then
I don't think always been for a while.
Yeah, then it's me. Yeah, we're just rotating. Okay.
Nice easy one.
For a while.
Oh, seriously, come on, mate. Every time it's the easy one, you want to go first. Like, do you plan this out ahead of time, or do you just hear the odds and go, "That's me"?
Bro, how do I know where everybody's going to sell the thing? But I'm just going clockwise, man. That's what I'm doing.
He's a leading duck.
True.
Yeah. You know what? I can still change Danny again. It's messing.
Nah, you can't, bro. You can't,
that was weeks ago, mate. Come on.
No, mate. What are you about?
Now I'm thinking about it, and I think it's a stupid pick, bro.
Nah, Ankalaev's right there. You just announced the next card. Come on, brother. You just announced the next card.
It doesn't matter. We're on to Ankalaev now.
Bro, you literally just shit on Lerone Murphy and said, all I can think is, how do you keep winning these? You can't go and back a man after saying that. Like, keep walking.
I will DM Ali Abdelaziz this clip.
Get your ass to the Biggie bus stop, folks. Yeah, I mean, like, people are waiting on you, son.
Oh, God. Right. All right, we're going to go with Magomed Ankalaev here. Magomed Ankalaev. I just think UFC, they're doing everything they can. Like he said in the press conference to stop him from getting to Poitin. I've said it so many times on this show, on Don't Stop Shakedown. Jackson said it so many times on Making the Walk. We know.
What's his
Shut up, blood. Let me make my fucking pick before I go back to
him and you
Danige.
strategize.
Hey, you know what? I ain't picking Danige no more. I'm picking Leroy Murphy is my official pick.
That doesn't count.
Full out.
That doesn't count.
Yeah?
That
Full
does
out.
not count.
Will,
Leroy,
you hear me?
Leroy, the picks he sent you.
Clip this.
Ain't nobody clipping nothing.
The picks he sent
Ain't
you.
nobody clipping nothing.
Right.
So he's picked Ankalaev and he's picked Danige. So, Will, who's next?
This is fucking great.
Man's in the quiet corner for 5 minutes. He needs to chill out, right? You get on that
you ain't
naughty
getting
set.
back on till you smile.
Yo, I'm loving this. I'm gonna Ankalaev. I was gonna go with Rakic as an underdog pick because he's a safe pick. He's not gonna get knocked out, is he? But Ankalaev, the way the Russians talk about him, like he's meant to be like the light heavyweight Khabib or something like that. So, and even what's his name, the lightweight champion, what's his name, Khabib's boy,
Islam Makhachev.
Islam rates him a lot. Islam was saying about him fighting. He should fight the light heavyweight champion, which is our guy Ferreira. Pereira, sorry. I've got Ferreira's my underdog pick. Yeah, man, for the week. That's what I'm going with.
Just gave that away. Right, man's come back now. Man's come back. Here we go.
Still. Yeah, so I'm going to go with Ankalaev.
Cool beans. Jod?
Yeah, I'm going with Ankalaev as well. I think just based on recent form, I don't think Ankalaev is the monster that everybody's sort of proclaiming him to be. That being said, Rakic has lost to Jan and who else was it? Yuri.
Yeah.
Back to back, not in the best of form. Probably definitely a better kickboxer than Ankalaev, but I just think he'll struggle to keep him off him for long enough. So yeah, Ankalaev.
Yeah, full house on this one. Like, I'm the same. Like, don't get me wrong, Rakic looked good at times against Yuri. He did. He picked Ankalaev as soon as he popped up. Yeah, Rakic didn't look terrible against Jerry until he did. Yeah, I mean, like he was actually lighting him up a little bit, but he just leaves himself open a few too many times, and I think that's where Ankalaev is going to capitalize, even though he is a bit of a slow, flat-footed, like sluggish kind of fighter. You see now he landed on Johnny Walker and sent him halfway across the cage. That man was in a desert, son. You know what I mean? So I'm taking Ankalaev in this one.
Okay. Leroy, clip it. 1 minute 23 seconds, yeah. Leroy Murphy.
You don't get Leroy Murphy, bro. You don't get it.
We're 2 picks ahead of that now.
Yeah?
We're on Robert Whittaker, Khamzat.
We're on the cold. We're on the cold.
I was willing to move on.
Oh, listen, we need to move on. There's 100 people watching.
So
stop the Danige. Stop the Danige shit.
Leroy Murphy is crossing. Yeah. So
listen, stop the Danige shit. We've moved on.
Let's jump to the next one.
The picture you sent in was final, bro. The picture you sent in was final. You said it yourself before the beginning of the show. You said it yourself to me.
What are you talking about?
You gave me a whole lot of hoopla about sending pics in before the show starts, and that's it.
Yeah, I said. Did I say?
And I told you I'll change my mind on the show. You're not meant to change your mind. You're not meant to.
Did I not tell you it's for the graphics? So where was your pick to him? If the pick is final, then you ain't got no picks. Your pick right now is
not good content.
This is not the fight week breakdown. This is the breakdown of the fight week show.
You know what I mean? You ain't even got no picks. So if we're gonna go by your logic,
you've been watching the show all night.
No, you ain't watching the show. You got other shit to do.
He's commenting.
Anyways, he
co-main event of the evening, people.
Yeah. So we got Bobby Knuckles versus Khamzat Chimaev. Bobby Knuckles coming in with a record of 26-7. Khamzat coming in with a record of 13-0. Should be 12-1 really. after what Usman did to him. But we move from there. Robert Whittaker fighting out of Australia. We don't even know where Khamzat's fighting out of nowadays, man. You know what I mean? Is it Switzerland? Is it Russia? Like, is it UAE? Like, we don't know where he's fighting out of no more. But he's in one of those places. You know what I mean? This fight is happening in the middleweight division, people. What are the live odds on this one, brother?
Yeah, Khamzat's favourite at 2-5 with Robert Whittaker at 2-1.
Okay. William, you going first because I picked Uncle F first the last time.
So when is Jordan gonna go first?
We already been. Shut up, man. Just pick. We're going fucking clockwise. Hurry the fuck up, man.
Going cockeyed and clockwise.
Yeah, man, rock and roll. More than anyone on today's show. But
Will grabbed his Vaseline and went clockwise.
Hey up. Oh, Leroy and Lala's y'all's bet still on. What was this bet? Drop that in the chat. I want to know what's cracking there. Did Leroy pull an Ola and just offer like even money or something?
What bet you
He
talking about?
offered to let her out his basement.
Now I'm intrigued. Now I'm intrigued. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna go with Chimaev.
That's it. Okay,
We
Jordan.
know the fight is enough. We know the fight is enough to know about both.
Next week he's gonna say, "Oh yeah, if you listen to what I said if you listen to what I said about Chimaev, this, that, and the other."
Nah, but we know do we know about Smotherman? We don't know about Smotherman. Do we know about Chimaev and Bobby Knuckles? Yeah, we do.
Whoa. We, so including you, don't know about Smotherman. That's what I just said.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Anyway,
I had to check videos. That's what I said.
Co-main event, people. Let's get it hyped. Let's rock and roll. Jord.
Yeah, I think this is my 5th underdog of the night. Leroy will be fucking cleaning his roof with sperm. Yeah, I usually don't. Yeah, with. I'm sticking my original answer. Thank you. Yeah, I think Khamzat's just vastly overrated. I think his strength of schedule's terrifying when you're looking at it from a betting perspective. He can never make it to the cage healthy, and he didn't look all that much better having made weight this week. I think Whittaker is looking pretty decent considering his last few fights against that guy that Khamzat fought before. What's it, Aleskarov, I believe. Head kick knockout. Like, it's really good. I think if it gets into deep waters, the worse it gets for Khamzat. I would have the fear that Khamzat runs in and takes him out in the first round via fucking strangle. But yeah, I think Whittaker overall is a better MMA fighter, and that'll be exposed as the rounds go on. So yeah, 2-1 underdog. Go for Robert Whittaker.
First time this man's ever picked an Aussie, and Leroy is absolutely buzzing. But I'll take the reins here, son. The Reaper's getting it done. I've been saying it all week, upset some people on Twitter, but mate, Robert Whittaker is looking like he is ready for this showdown. You look at Khamzat Chimaev. Some people say that scale on the weight was looking a bit dodgy. Did it stop? Did it balance before they knocked that man down and said, "Yep, he made weight"? Yeah, I mean, they changed the wait time from an hour for 2 hours just to help that man that little bit more. He's looking a little bit flabby, a little bit chunkier than what he normally looks. You know what I mean? He doesn't look as ripped or as ready or as jacked as he usually does. Nero, be quiet a minute, boy. I'm giving my breakdown. So yeah, I'm going sitting growling at me once out of the living room. Hey, shut up. So yeah, mate, the Reaper's going to be getting this one done all day, every day. Khamzat, just like Ola said when it came to that Usman fight, he's going to gas. I think Khamzat's going to give everything he's got in that first round. Whittaker is going to weather the storm. He might even not have to weather the storm. Like he said before he went against Aleskarov that he's just going to take the fight to him. And I think he's still going to have that game plan where he's just going to take it to him, make it dirty, get through what he needs to get through. And then look at Whittaker's takedown defense as well, bro. Is Khamzat actually going to be able to take him down that easily? Is he going to make it look like a walk in the park like he has done in the past with a grappling? I don't think so. So the Reaper
he's got one round to do it if he does.
Reaper on the upset, boys.
Fun fact, if you take the E out of Robert Whittaker's nickname, you've got Will's nickname.
Oh God.
Next.
Moving on. I'm just looking there. Moving on. Okay. I couldn't agree with you, Magdalene. I mean, not you, Jordan. Magdalene.
I thought you meant me.
I mean, when you look at the gas tank is going to come into effect. We said
I'm
before.
worried about the gay jokes you guys are coming up with today, man.
Bro, just shut up. Let me make my pick, bro.
Listen, you're the one that showed up with Aslan.
You know what I mean? I'm trying to make a pick, bro. Like, just let me make my pick before.
What's that weird noise now that Will's been off the camera?
Before I pick Leroy Murphy again and again and again and again and again. Yeah? Don't make me keep doing it. Right. We said in the Usman fight with Khamzat, if that was 25 minutes, who wins that fight? Even Magdalene that had money on Khamzat said, boy, Usman wins that fight. If there was another 2 rounds, he was lucky that fight they only had 3 rounds in it. You know what I mean? And Usman was starting to come alive. And I think the amount of times that we've seen Robert Whittaker go into deep rounds with fighters that people think he got no business being in there with them. Rio Romero comes to mind, you know. So, and this is on both fights. To me, I don't think Khamzat has that same grit to really go in with somebody like a Whittaker into them championship rounds, because now it's all about learning about championship rounds and how he can handle himself and navigate himself around them championship rounds. Whittaker's been there way too many times, and I actually think he's going to dog walk him. I think this is going to be like it's going to be an exposure. Khamzat and all that is cracked up to be. Usman nearly did it, but I think Whittaker's definitely going to expose him and really show that, hey, listen, this boy in what is cracked up to be, man. You know what I mean? Even if he ends up being a champion, how are you going to run championship rounds? You know what I mean? And we ain't really seeing him in those sort of situations, apart from not even Gilbert Burns. We did say with the Gilbert Burns fight as well. If Gilbert Burns had 2 more rounds, we know who's winning that fight. You know what I mean? So this is a pattern that we keep seeing over and over and over again. And that's why I'm going with Robert Whittaker on this one. Okay. Let's go on to this one here. All right, this is the main event of the evening. We got Ilia Topuria versus Max Holloway. This fight is happening in the featherweight division, and it's for the undisputed title. Topuria coming in with a record of 15-0. Max Holloway coming in with a record of 26-7. Topuria fighting out of Georgia, and we got Max fighting out of the USA. What are the live odds on this one, please, Jordan?
Yeah, Alia's a heavy favourite at 1-3 with Holloway at 12-5.
It's just crazy. Absolutely bonkers to me, man. Who went first the last time? Magdalene, is your turn.
Boom. That works, doesn't it? Sound. Yeah, mate. What more needs to be said about this fight? Yeah, I mean, one more sweep away now at this point, and goddamn, I can't wait for this to go down. We've been saying it all week, or maybe for the last couple of weeks, that I feel like Ilia is overlooking Max Holloway completely. He's overly confident to the point where he's arrogant. Like, he just, don't get me wrong, the man can crack, but he also gets cracked. You look at it like his fight against Josh Emmett, etc. Yeah, you went in there and you knocked out Volk, a man of very similar size and style as you. Yeah, I mean, and who was also coming up on a nasty KO himself, and probably not in the best headspace given how many fights he had within a short amount of time. And it was all the circumstances were right for Ilia to walk in there and take it. You then look at Max Holloway coming off that Gaethje knockout, as well as everybody that he's faced in his career. I mean, with fights against Dustin Poirier, even though he didn't walk out of there looking the best, he managed to make it all the way through. Yeah, I mean, like, this man takes digs all day, every day. I think, like, I seen a stat the other day, it was like 1,000 and something significant strikes. Never had a recorded knockdown, never been knocked out. Yeah, I mean, and I think his experience overall is just going to be levels above what Ilia Topuria thinks he's coming up against. Like, you are, if you didn't have to face Max Holloway on the way to a title shot, you're a paper champ. Let's see what happens. Max Holloway for the win, featherweight champ, once again, champ with the BMF in there too. Let's go.
Yes, brother. I can't. I'm going with Holloway here as well. I just think
George going with Ilia. You can see that smirk on his face.
Ilia, the way. No, I'm going Holloway. I'm picking Holloway.
I said George.
All right. The thing with Ilia here, I get it's almost like is in love with the power in his hands, man. And that fair play to him if he's knocking people out the way he's been knocking people out, right? The only thing that I'm actually worried about for Max in this fight is if Ilia took it to the ground. But the way they're talking and the whole build-up and what Ilia generally likes to do anyway, unless he's pushed to take a fight to the ground, is he likes to stand up and fight with competitors. So I think he's going to stand up and fight with Max. And I think if he does that, Max outworks him. Max takes him to deep waters. I think this brother has only really been, again, first round finishes, second round, first round finishes, second round. It's not really been, 5-round war zone like Max has seen. It's kind of the same thing that I was saying about Robert Whittaker earlier on. And I think these guys have got bags of experience to deal with the practitioner like Ilia Topuria. And I'm not saying Ilia Topuria isn't dangerous. He's dangerous. He's well-rounded. He's good everywhere. He's good on the ground. He's good, with the striking. He's already dissed Holloway's boxing in the build-up to this. He's already dissed his boxing. I want to see what his head movement is like when Holloway start looking for him. When Holloway start head on to him, when he start looking for them body, when he start mixing it up. I want to see what he's going to do. So, it's going to be very, very interesting matchup. We're going to be doing a watch along for you people. Make sure you keep it locked with us. Come check us out on that watch along. William, who are you picking?
I'm going to stick with my boy, Max Blessed Holloway. The last time I didn't pick him and he won the fight so easily. I always pick Max if you look at the history of how I pick. He's I hate to say this, but I don't have favorite fighters or anything like that. And Max is the only one left. All I keep forgetting that Max is one of my my favorite fighters, along with Daniel Cormier. All the things since Daniel Cormier retired.
Oh, along with Tony Ferguson. I mean, just to name a few. But carry on, continue.
And Tony Ferguson.
But you don't have favorites, you know what I
mean? But continue. Yeah, so Max Holloway, I didn't pick him on the last fight against Gagey, and he showed us what he's about. I still feel that Topuria is gonna win this fight. I don't know why. I just feel like how everything's panned out with their last two fights, yeah, and how Holloway knocked out Gagey. It always pans out that way in our heads. Like, you go in thinking, ooh, Max beat Gagey. Gagey's a bigger fighter. Gagey's this, Gagey's that, Gagey's whatever it is, right? So it looks much more flamboyant until we probably get into the cage and then you see Topuria dismantle him and they will be sitting back going, what the fuck happened? Yeah. But I'm going to stick with my boy Max. Even though I feel like... Topuria might have.
There's a lot of incentive for Max to win this as well.
Yeah,
there's a lot of incentive for Max to win this as well.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, to win the title.
Islam already said he's going to give him a chance. If Islam said he'll give him a chance if he wins this fight, not based on the BMF, but featherweight champion to lightweight champion, they'll give him a chance.
Ilia said that he would submit Aslan.
Yeah, Ilia been talking crazy. He's been talking hella crazy, bro.
He's Georgian, mate. What do you expect? Crazy. He's Georgian. What do you expect?
No, he's Spanish, no?
Yeah, he's Georgian. Well, he's Spanish too. They gave him citizenship.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm saying. He's Spanish as well. Jordan, what are you saying?
Yeah, it feels like last couple of weeks I keep getting one of these picks where it's like I'd actually put in my message to Leroy that I might change the main event. It's the only one I was undecided on. But
and
you guys
have sort of all gone for it. You seen him smirk every time we said Max. George smirked. Like
you said it from the beginning, man. You said it from the beginning.
I mean, there's good options on, like, there's good reasons to pick both sides. Of course, Max has only ever been beaten by Volkanovski, which is, sort of leads to believe that it's just styles make fights, and that style just didn't work for him. That being said, the reason I was going with Ilia in the first place was more to do with Max's weight cut. I believe that he had to put on a lot more muscle this time, got up to 155 than he did before the Dustin fight, which looks as though it was a lot harder to get off. He's been looking really bad for weeks before actually coming into cut weight. So I'm not sure that at the older age, the cutting back down to 145 is what's best for Max. I don't think we're going to see the best version of him in there. And I believe this might be the first time he gets knocked out. I think Ilia is the guy to do it.
I can see that, bro. I can see that. I can see that too.
Yeah. I'll take Ilia and be over here on my island by myself. And
yeah,
this week could be interesting, man. When we come back this time next week, everything could be upside down. So
I think we've had a lot of full houses there as well, though. So there's going to be
plenty of them.
I think again it'll be the dog of the week that it comes down to.
Yeah,
well, I want to go last on dog of the week. I'm sick.
You want to go last? You want to go last?
So Jordan, coming to you first.
Let's come to you first, Jordan.
I refuse. I refuse.
Oh, so you don't have a dog of the week this week?
I can sit here all night.
Listen,
you know who it is?
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go first. My dog of the week. You lot already seen it.
Danny Gay.
It's Max Holloway. I'm going with Max Holloway for my dog of the week. William?
Mr. Ferreira.
Okay. Magdalene?
I'm going to go Aslan. I'm going to get it in there early.
Aslan. That's not a bad one.
No. You've already picked Max. Shut your mouth. George.
No, that's not a bad one. that looks good.
Look
I'm
at
joking,
you,
I'm
bro.
joking, I'm joking.
Nah, you ain't. Anyway, George.
Magdalene.
I'm going to take... I forgot about the judges.
He's going to go
where
with
it was. Do you know what? I'm going to take Bruno Silva.
Wow,
that's not a bad one too, by the way.
That's not bad. That's not a bad one, man. That's not a bad one. This
I forgot
really
I picked Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno.
It was him or Petrosian I was going for.
Yeah, I mean, there's some good underdogs there. Still, there's some good underdogs there that can get you
a good one
the bonus. Yeah, there's some good underdogs there to get the bonus. Even Bobby Knuckles is not a bad underdog to pick.
If you're gonna risk it, bro, you might as well.
Yeah, it was gonna be one of them two for me. Man. I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna go with Max
I think you should have went with Danny Gay as your dog of the week, or you've really doubled down on that pick you made.
I know, yeah.
Should I? So you man would be okay with me changing my dog of the week then? If it was for Danny Gay. If it was for Danny Gay, you'd be fine with
it. Listen, if Danny Gay was the reason you ended up in first place next week, that would be insane.
And back then, I'm looking at you. Yeah.
Look at me, son, because you're in third place. You should be looking at George. Yeah, I mean, if you want to pick Danny Gay,
look at me, man. I'm everybody's friend.
I will happily support.
I'm just here to help everyone.
So you'd be happy with me changing my dog of the week?
I'm indifferent. It doesn't matter to me. I'm not watching you. I stopped watching you 2 weeks ago, mate.
All right, Jordan.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care how you move.
Jordan, same with you. Yeah, you'll be happy if I change. Yeah. What about you, William? You don't give a fuck. So I can change my dog of the week if I wanted to right now. To anyone.
Not to anyone, no. Not to anyone.
Oh,
Danny Gay or no change.
To anyone.
To anyone.
You can shut up because you know who he's gonna pick. Don't even move like that.
Anyone.
Don't even move like that, son. I know who he's gonna pick. Don't even move like that, son.
I think you should pick Aslan.
I think you should. Anyway,
Aslan's even money over.
Let's end this show right here.
That Aslan talk, it sounds better.
Bro.
Aslan sounds good as well.
And he's Turkish.
It sounds like Aslan, doesn't it? Aslan.
Yeah,
wait, hang on. One of you never even picked Aslan. So what are you talking about?
I never picked Aslan.
I
did pick Aslan. Sorry.
Ola didn't pick him.
Ola didn't pick him. Ola didn't pick him. You didn't pick him, you dickhead.
Ola didn't pick him.
I can still change my pick, no? I can still change my pick.
No, you can't, bro. Right? You're not going back 10 fights and changing the
Yeah, you
pick.
can,
now.
yeah, you
Right,
can,
we
yeah, you
we have been
can.
doing right, bro. I'm in work at 6 in the morning. We have been going for an hour and 45 minutes. Hurry up and
God.
like George, who you going with? Silva. That's it. Show's over. Everyone's picked. Rock and roll. Get the fuck out of here.
No,
Good
wait.
night.
Get out of here.
Well, what kind of Aslan was that again?
Hey. Back on the
Vaseline.
Vaseline. Wow. Anyway, salute to everybody. Make sure you come link us tomorrow, man. It's gonna be a mad
Lion and the Witch in the wardrobe over here. Open the wardrobe up, which does well with
7 p.m.
Vaseline.
UK time.
Got me Aslan.
My guest is gonna be here, and we got a couple more guests that's gonna be joining us tomorrow, man, for the watch along, man. It's gonna be a mad one still, where we see all these fights unraveling in front of us. So yeah, it's gonna be a crazy one. Come join us tomorrow. And up onto that video.
Yes.
Salute. We out.
Peace.
Love.
Peace.
Peace.
Yo, guys, this is Adrian Yanez telling you to use those handles. Hit, click, like, and subscribe.